It's Wahoo Warriors and DC West Falcons right here on Saunders County Online. With Call of Game, I have Ryan Abrahams joining us today.
Welcome back, everybody, here to DC West High School. The Warriors set to take on the DC West Falcons in the boys contest. DC West is 9-3. Wahoo is 11-1. We will take a look. We've got about 3.5 minutes left before our tip-off, so let's take a look at the season for DC West. First, as I mentioned, 9-3 under Coach Chip Daling. The 3 losses on the road to Fort Calhoun and on the road to Boys Town. Back-to-back losses in December, and then one more loss to Palmyra in the David City Holiday Tournament. Since then, the Falcons have won 5 in a row over David City, Logan View, Scribner Snyder, Columbus Lakeview, Lincoln Lutheran, and most recently, they picked up the victory earlier this week at UTAN. This will be one of the more challenging games, I would say, of the season for DC West, although they do have a victory over Auburn, a Class C1 team that is 11-2. So not going to be an easy game here for the Warriors. I'm not sure they would expect that anyway. Wahoo, as I mentioned, 11-1. Their only loss to Ashland Greenwood. The boys have won 7 in a row since that loss, starting out with the victories in their holiday tournament over Elkhorn North and Seward. And then they defeated UTAN, Lincoln Lutheran, Crete, Blair, and Platteview to bring them here to where we are today. They defeated Blair and Platteview both this week, a couple of wins over some nice Class B teams. They defeated the Bears of Blair 56-40. They defeated Platteview by 10, 67-57. We saw the Warriors on Thursday for that game instead of on Friday because of the weather. Marcus Glock and Benji Nelson led the way for Wahoo in that one. They each had 16 points. Glock did most of his damage in the first half with 12 in the first half. Nelson scored all 16 of his after halftime. Anthony Simon also finished that game in double figures as he had 11. So Kevin Sheaf's squad will look to move to 12-1 on the season. For DC West, they're trying to pick up their 10th win of the year. We should have a very, very good ball game for you here. We've got a little over a minute. We can step away here for 60 seconds. We'll come back here for the starters. I don't imagine they're going to do another national anthem, so we'll get the starters and we'll get the tip-off here on Saunders County Online.
Rivalry Apparel Headquarters, your favorite game day shop, offers apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Shop Rivalry online at rivalryapparel.com or stop by and say hi to the Rivalry team in downtown Wahoo at 535 North Linden Street. Our shop hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays and Fridays 10 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to noon. Need custom apparel for your team or business? Give us a call, 402-870-0780. The team at Rivalry want to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. Sid Dillon of Wahoo and the entire Sid Dillon Auto Group family cheer on local high school teams. They also want to be on your team. They have a staff that you know and have been a part of our community. Plus, they take the time to find what you're looking for to be able to give you your dream, matched with a service to follow up after you've found your dream. Sid Dillon Auto Group, a local part of our community, cheering on the students of our families. Find them at siddillon.com.
First, as I mentioned, they are 11-1 on the season. They will start with Marcus Glock, a 6' 2" sophomore. Owen Hancock, a 6' 3" junior. Miles Simon, he is a 6' 2" senior. Garrett Grangenet, a 6' 4" junior. And Anthony Simon, a 6' 4" junior. Kevin Sheaf is the head coach. He's assisted by Mike Bomar, Brian Meyer, Dan Waddle, and Max Cook. For DC West, they'll start with Brody Travis, a 6' 2" senior. Zach Spanky, a 6' 2" senior. Devin Lopeman, a 5' 9" senior. Parker Gaston, a 6' junior. And Joe Graham, he is a 6' senior. Chip Daling is the head coach. He's a and Ben Kenobi. Wahoo will have blue road uniforms with white numbers on the front and the back. For the Falcons of DC West, it is their home white uniforms with red numbers on the front and the back. Good crowd here from both teams, both towns, I guess I should say. We are, by the way, we're set up on the end of the gym here at DC West High School. If you're familiar with the high school, we are set up on the stage. So we've got a couple of cameras set up, and we'll bring you live views from two different cameras all coming from the same end. If you want to hop on to YouTube and pick up our live stream, just go to YouTube and search Saunders County Online. You can watch the games live, or you can listen, of course, to the audio as well. We're ready to go. The Warriors will send Owen Hancock in the middle. He'll jump it up there against Joe Graham. Hancock has a 3-inch advantage. Ball is tipped and won by the Warriors. We're underway. It'll be Miles Simon starting the possession for Wahoo. He'll bring it into the front court against a man-to-man defense here for the Falcons. Now it's Grand Jeanette with it on the baseline. Drives inside, shot up and no good, and Graham has the rebound for DC West. The outlets to Devin Lopeman. He'll bring it into the front court. Lopeman hands off to Brody Travis. He'll drive to the right elbow, dumps it down into the corner. Now Travis gets it back. He'll fire a three-pointer. That is a little bit off the mark, no good. Warriors with the rebound. Owen Hancock into the front court. Picks up the dribble on the left wing to Grand Jeanette. Now back to Hancock. Now it's Glock with it. Excuse me, that's Miles Simon with it at the top of the key. Backdoor to Grand Jeanette. Now it's Hancock for three. That's good. Nice ball movement there. Owen Hancock hits the triple, and the Warriors are on the board first. They lead it 3-0. We've played a minute here at DC West High School. Falcons with the ball, and a reaching foul is going to be called on Hancock. That will be his first and the team's first. And the Falcons will throw it in from the sideline right in front of the Wahoo bench. And they are able to get it in to Lopeman. He's got it on the right wing on the dribble. Backdoor cut there, he finds Graham underneath. Now up high, three-pointer on the way for Spanky, no good. Warriors with the rebound. Grand Jeanette comes out of there with it. He'll bring it into the front court himself, takes it to the left elbow. Now out on the wing to Miles Simon. Simon drives inside, dumps it underneath to Grand Jeanette. Posted up there, finds a cutting Hancock, shot no good. The tip is good. Nice hands there by Marcus Glock. He's got his first two on the offensive rebound and the tip in. It's 5-0. Wahoo with the lead. Minute and a half gone by here in this one. And now the Warriors defense forces a turnover. A little miscommunication there by the Falcons, and now Wahoo will get it back after the ball was thrown out of bounds. Ball comes into Anthony Simon. He brings it into the front court, finds Glock, for three on the wing. Now called on the backside on the rebound on Wahoo. That's on Garrett Grand Jeanette, his first and the team's second. So DC West will get the basketball. Falcons get it into Devin Lopeman. He brings it into the front court. Picked up there by Glock on the right wing. Lopeman picks to Joe Graham. Quickly getting rid of it is Graham around the perimeter. Finds Parker Gaston. Gaston drives inside. Ball is poked free and stolen. It's Grand Jeanette the other way. Shot is blocked, but a foul is going to be called on DC West. And it's going to be on Lopeman. That's his first, team's first. And that will send Garrett Grand Jeanette to the line for Wahoo. He'll shoot two. First one is off the back of the rim, no good. 5:52 left to play here in the first. Wahoo leads it 5-0. For the Warriors is Benji Nelson, the 6'6" junior. Second free throw for Grand Jeanette is also off the mark, so he missed them both. Warriors still lead it by 5 as the Falcons bring it into the front court. Brody Travis drives down, kicks it on the wing. Three-pointer on the way is no good there from Gaston. Pass down the floor for the Warriors is lost out of bounds. They were trying to get it up ahead to Benji Nelson. Get his hands on it. The ball went out of bounds. Nelson crashed into the stage here. Everybody's okay. It'll be DC West basketball. Lopeman brings it across the timeline for the Falcons. Right side of the floor to Travis. Picked out up there in for Wahoo. Now it's Gaston with it on the left wing. He's guarded by Nelson. Back around the perimeter to Lopeman. Glock guards him out there, forces him to the right baseline. Lopeman back to the elbow. Swings it out into the hands of Brody Travis. Ball's knocked free, and the Warriors dive knocked out of bounds. Last touch by Owen Hancock. Good pressure defense here by Wahoo. DC West unable to get a good look at the basket. Falcons will throw it in. 5:08 left to play here in the first, and Wahoo leading it 5-0. Falcons do get it in. It's Brody Travis with it on the left wing. Working there against Miles Simon. Travis is down the free throw lane, now swings it out into the corner to Joe Graham. Graham underneath to Zach Spanky. He's fouled and count the basket. He gets the bucket to go, and the foul is called on Marcus Glock. That is his first, team foul number 3. Spanky with the first 2 points of the game for Wahoo, for DC West, and now he will try to complete the 3-point play and make it a 5-3 game with 4:51 left in the first. The free throw is good. So the Warriors lead it by 2. We've played 3 minutes and 15 seconds. Wahoo back to work in the offensive end. Koziski bounce pass to the block to Nelson. Almost lost it out of bounds. He's able to save it. Now back up high to Koziski around the perimeter. This is Miles Simon with it in the right corner. Simon up high to Nelson. Jab step to the right. They're going to say he traveled with the basketball. So Benji Nelson tried to take it down the free throw lane. Ended up being called for the walk. 4:31 left to play in the first. DC West will get the basketball back. Chance to tie or potentially take the lead here. Wahoo up 5-3. Brody Travis has it in between the circles. Working there against Glock. Takes it down to the right side. 3-pointer on the way. Gaston is blocked by Benji Nelson. Subs back into the game for Wahoo as Grant Jeanette and Anthony Simon will return. Falcons throw it in from the baseline. They get it in up high to Joe Graham. Quickly to the left wing, Brody Travis. Travis back to the right side of the floor. It's Lopeman with it, guarded by Glock. Driving inside, pass is tipped and stolen. 3-on-1 the other way. Glock will take it all the way to the basket. The shot is no good. It wouldn't have counted anyway. They're going to say he traveled first. Shot was actually blocked, but Marcus is called for the travel. So a turnover there. We'll give it right back to DC West. 5-3 your score. Low scoring first quarter here. Just past the midway point as the Falcons go back to work in their offensive end. Joe Graham up high with it. Fires right side to Travis. It's Brody Travis driving into the free throw lane. Couple of shot fakes, now kicks it out to Lopeman on the left wing. Lopeman to the middle of the floor. Now back to Travis on the right wing. He'll back it out near the sideline. Travis driving into the middle of that defense. Kicks it out to Spanky. He'll shoot the 3. That's no good. Koziski has the rebound. Long outlet pass into the front court to Grant Jeanette. Takes it down to the left corner. Now around the perimeter to Nelson. Bounce pass inside to Grant Jeanette. Back to Nelson for 3. That's off of the back rim. No good. And a foul called on the rebound. I think they're actually going to get Devin Lopeman with the foul. He was trying to box out Marcus Glock, and they say he hooked him with his arm, so Lopeman picks up his second. It's the team second as well. He'll have to come out, and checking in is Gavin Jensen, a 5'6" junior. Warriors will throw it in their own end on the baseline. They get it in. It's Glock with it down the free throw lane. Down the perimeter to Anthony Simon. Now it's Benji Nelson again with it. Nelson drives inside to the block, step through, and he puts it up and in. Good take there by Benji Nelson. It's 7-3. Wahoo in front by 4 with just under 3 minutes to play here in the first quarter. DC West back into the offensive end with the basketball up high is Joe Graham. Graham finds Gavin Jensen, and now back to Spanky. Spanky drives inside, kicks it out to the corner. The runner by Parker Gaston is no good. Warriors with another defensive board. They'll hurry it into the front court. Nelson has it on the left wing. Now back out to Koziski. They dump it around inside. Nelson drives inside. Shot is no good. Rebound is knocked around. Diving on the floor for it is Grant Jeanette. They're going to say he called a timeout while he was down there before he lost possession. 2:23 left to play in the first quarter. Wahoo leads it 7-3. We'll step away for 30 seconds, and we'll be back here on Saunders County Online.
Wahoo Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development has a mission to build up local businesses and find new ways to grow our local economy. A support local theme through events and promotion of its members, plus a local voice in legislation that could affect our community. Contact Teresa Klein or Jennifer Woida with any questions on how you and your business could benefit by teaming up with the Wahoo Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development. You can find them online and on Facebook.
DC West versus Wahoo right here on SaundersCountyOnline.com.
Welcome back here once again to Valley, Nebraska, DC West High School. Warriors have the basketball. They lead DC West by 4 with 2:23 left in the first quarter. They'll throw it in on the baseline underneath their own hoop. Wahoo gets it into Anthony Simon. Now it's Grand Jeanette with it on the left block. Skips it far side. Three-pointer on the way for Simon is no good. Rebound is pulled down by Parker Gaston of DC West, and Gaston will hurry it into the front court. His pass is knocked away, however, by Miles Simon. One-on-one the other way. Simon to the basket, puts it up and in. It's Miles' first 2 points of the game. Good body control there. It's 9-3 now. Wahoo leads it by 6, just under 2 minutes to play in the first quarter. Brody Travis has it for the Falcons, skips it far side to Gaston. Guarded out there by Anthony Simon, drives inside, falls to the ground. Then a tie-up is called there as Anthony Simon is able to grab the ball and tie him up. It stays with DC West, however, on the alternating possession with 1:44 to play in the first. Falcons will have it underneath their own hoop. They get it in up high to Joe Graham. Graham to the right side to Gavin Jensen. Jensen has it just out in between the circles. Now Brody Travis will try the three-pointer. That's in and out, no good. Kosiski with another rebound for Wahoo. Cameron brings it across the timeline. Fires right side wing. It's Anthony Simon driving inside. Picks up his dribble at the elbow. Kicks it out to Grand Jeanette. He'll drive all the way to the basket. Shot is no good, and the rebound controlled by DC West. Joe Graham comes out of there with it. Graham has it now at the top of the key. Left side to Jensen. He'll drive into traffic, and they're going to say he walked with the basketball. Good job by the Warrior defense to converge on him. 1:09 left to play in the first. It's Wahoo basketball. They lead it 9-3. Miles Simon brings it across the timeline. Finds Anthony Simon on the right wing. Now Kosiski on the block. He's double teamed. Kicks it out. Glock for three. That's good. Excuse me, that's Owen Hancock for three. Pardon me. Owen Hancock drills his second three-pointer of the first quarter. It's 12-3. Wahoo in front. 45 seconds now left to play here in the first quarter. Falcons with it in the offensive end. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Miles Simon. It'll stay with DC West. Marcus Glock and Benji Nelson return to the game for Wahoo. Kosiski and Garrett Grand Jeanette will take a seat. Falcons get it in. On the baseline with it is Travis. Driving inside, now it's Zach Spanky, and they're going to say he traveled with the basketball. Good defense again by Wahoo to force the turnover. It's 12-3, Warriors in front. 30 seconds left to play now here in the first quarter as Glock brings it across the timeline. He'll hand off to Owen Hancock. Owen backs it out near the spiking line in the tip circle. Warriors are going to hold for the final shot. They'll get it to Miles Simon. He's got it on the right side of the floor. Simon working there one-on-one against Brody Travis. 10 seconds left. Now Simon takes it to the top of the key, looking to get it to the opposite block. Goes up high to Anthony Simon. He'll shoot the three. That's good with 2 seconds left. And your first quarter will end with an Anthony Simon three-pointer, and Wahoo heads to the first quarter break, leading it by 12. 15-13 is your score. We'll step away for 60 seconds, and we will be back with the start of the second quarter here on Saunders County Online.
Rivalry Apparel Headquarters, your favorite game day shop, offers apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Shop Rivalry online at rivalryapparel.com or stop by and say hi to the Rivalry team in downtown Wahoo at 535 North Linden Street. Our shop hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays and Fridays 10 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to noon. Need custom apparel for your team or business? Give us a call, 402-870-0780. The team at Rivalry want to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan. We want to say thank you to the Starlight Event Center for being a part of today's broadcast. Are you still looking for a graduation party venue? They have you covered. Gather a group of graduates and celebrate at the Starlight. You can contact them at 402-443-3533 or email starlighteventcenter@gmail.com for details. Again, a lot of events going on throughout the rest of the spring, summer, fall, and winter. It is all. We want to say thank you to the Starlight.
Welcome back here to DC West High
We
School.
want to say thank you to the Starlight Event Center for
Falcons 15-3. Harris driving inside there to the free throw lane. Little turnaround shot. He puts it up and in. Nice take there by Benji Harris. He's got 4 in the game, and Wahoo extends their lead now to 14. 7:30 left to play here in the first half. DC West with the basketball. Driving down inside and putting it up and in on a good take there is Zach Spanky. He has all 5 in the game for the Falcons. Back to a 12-point game, 17-15 with 7 minutes and 15 seconds left to play in the half. Miles Simon has it on the wing for the Warriors. Skips out, finds Owen Hancock on the wing. Now back to Anthony Simon. Now it's Miles Simon. Now it's Hancock again. He'll try another 3. That one is no good. Rebound is knocked around and controlled by Parker Gaston. Gaston will get it into the hands of Brody Travis. He brings it across the timeline. Travis dribbles to the elbow. Ball is knocked around, and the Warriors come out of there with a steal. It's Miles Simon with it. Simon dribbling down the free throw lane. Kicks it out on the wing to Glock. Now Benji Nelson back to Glock. Now in the corner to Anthony Simon on the right side of the floor. He'll skip it all the way to the far side to Owen Hancock. Inside to Miles Simon. Kicking it back out to Anthony Simon. Now again, Hancock driving down the free throw lane. Shot is no good. Simon got the rebound on the backside. Kicks it out to Benji Nelson. He'll fire the 3. That's long, no good. Rebound bounces around, and Marcus Glock has it. He'll put a shot up. Good, and he's fouled. Good patience there by the Warriors. Staying on the glass. Glock gets the bucket. Count it. He's going to go to the free throw line to try to complete a 3-point play. The foul is called on Devin Lopeman. That is his 3rd. It's the 3rd for DC West. A timeout taken here by the Falcons. We'll step away for 30 seconds, so we'll be back here on Saunders County Online.
Wahoo Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development has a mission to build up local businesses and find new ways to grow our local economy. A support local theme through events and promotion of its members, plus a local voice in legislation that could affect our community. Contact Teresa Klein or Jennifer Woida with any questions on how you and your business could benefit by teaming up with the Wahoo Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development. You can find them online and on Facebook.
You're listening to and watching to SaundersCountyOnline.com.
Welcome back here again to DC West High School. Brian Abrahams and Kelly Johnson with you. 6:18 left to play in the first half. Warriors leading at 19-5. Free throw by Glock is good. Marcus completes the 3-point play. He's got 5 in the game. It's now a 15-point lead for Wahoo. Falcons will bring it across the timeline as they get ready to go to work. They will start with Parker Gaston in between the circles. Fires right wing to Brody Travis. Travis picked out up there by Owen Hancock, working on the dribble on the right side wing. Now it's Spanky with it into the middle of the floor. Back to Travis, little step back 3-pointer. That's up and good. Brody Travis with his first basket of the game makes it 20-8. That's the Wahoo lead down to 12 as Glock hurries it back into the front court. He finds Kosiski, who just checked in at that timeout on the wing. Now it's Owen Hancock back to Glock at the top of the key. He'll drive inside, kicks it out. Grant Jeanette's going to shoot the 3 from the corner. That's no good. Falcons with the rebound. Coming out of there with it is Brody Travis. 5:28 to play in the half as Travis gets it to Spanky. He has the ball knocked away. It's Benji Nelson into the front court for the Warriors. Gets it to Kosiski. His shot is no good. And the rebound is controlled by Spanky. Long outlet pass down the floor. 3-pointer on the way for Gavin Jensen. Spins in and rolls back out. Nelson with the rebound. They'll bring it across the timeline for Wahoo. His pass is intercepted, however, and now Gavin Jensen after the steal will slow things down for the Falcons. 20-8 your score. 4:50 to play in the first half. Jensen gets rid of it in the corner to Spanky. Now back cross-court 3-pointer on the way for Brody Travis. Good. That was a deep 3-pointer. Travis has back-to-back threes, and Kevin Sheaf wants a timeout to talk with his ball club. 20-11. The Wahoo lead it by. We are back in 30 seconds here on Saunders County Online.
Sid Dillon of Wahoo and the entire Sid Dillon Auto Group family cheer on local high school teams. They also want to be on your team. They have a staff that you know and have been a part of our community. Plus, they take the time to find what you're looking for to be able to give you your dream, matched with a service to follow up after you've found your dream. Sid Dillon Auto Group, a local part of our community, cheering on the students of our families. Find them.
It's Saunders County Online with Wahoo Warrior versus DC West basketball.
4 minutes and 40 seconds left to play in the first half. DC West has cut the Wahoo lead down to single digits. Wahoo led it by 15. They now lead it by 9. It's 20-11.
Sid Dillon of Wahoo and the entire Sid Dillon.
Nelson gets it across the timeline. Hands off to Marcus Glock. Glock working with it on the wing. Now it's on the right side wing. The ball is tipped around and stolen out of the hands.
Sid Dillon of Wahoo and the entire Sid Dillon Auto Group family cheer on local high school